with it. Also Martin Berry. Remember, Martin was the first driver in the pass around, so he'd effectively lost a lap before the pass around process. Yeah. That's why we have it. Yeah. And there he is in a battle for second position.
United. 22 possibly. I think it's the red roofed LMP2 car.
Dragged off.
And
just wiggled, lost it, and all the way through, and then it had a big snap, and then he's a passenger all the way through.
That's a big hit.
Oh, straight into the tyre barrier there, but you could see the car snap as he came off of the apex.
It's Manuel Maldonado.
Yeah, so safety car. The 22 car.
Safety car immediately scrambled, correctly so.
And no need for a virtual safety car.
The trouble as well.
So was that Concertina, as things slowed down, coming out of Blanchimont, or no, the car losing it again?
Is it DKR?
I thought it was Roda.
No, it's Roda, you're right.
I'm not sure who's dropping down the order.
The 77 car of Roda's reached the line, so it can't be Giorgio Roda.
Is it the Nielsen car?
Is it John Falb in 27? It looked a little bit like a Nielsen car.
So those two accidents were very, very similar.
It's Falb.
John Falb in the 27, who had led previously in this race, the LMP2 Pro-Am field. We were already into a safety car before that happened, or maybe both occurred, and then the decision to go in a safety car. To be honest, either one of those incidents would have caused this intervention. But unlike the earlier stoppage, we're not going to go virtual safety car. Good to see Manuel Maldonado out of a very battered 22 car. The tyre wall sort of doing its job. The danger is you go in with such energy, it actually pings you back out and almost back to the racetrack again. But the gravel trap stopped any further progress.
He lost it on the rear, he's in on the curb, he's gone up through the gravel, then it's a snap that he goes back on the tarmac, and then he's a passenger all the way into the tyre barrier. Huge, huge accident. That's most probably pinged the sensor that's in the car that he's going to need to go off and be assessed.
Yeah, looks to me what's happened there. I think it's a little bit of backing up and maybe a bit of a fumble by... What's happened here? That's the 57 car.
San is just backing up, and then it's everybody's come over the crest there.
That's it.
Oh,
it's backing
so
up.
Completely unsighted at this point. Our camera angle is showing it very clearly, but as you're coming over that crest, you can see nothing at this point. And those guys have done brilliantly to avoid running into the back of one another, but that's really another spot that's so dangerous on this track.
Well, the other thing to say here, we talk a little bit, but probably not enough, about the improved safety standards in motor racing. That car, large impact that it was, behaved exactly as it should.
It did, and it's gone into that row of tyres there, but they're only too deep there, and then it's into a concrete wall, and that's the reason why it's ripped off this left front tyre. So it is just due to the way that the accident happened and the way that the car walked across the track.
Yep.
Then it got onto that curb, then it dragged through that little bit of gravel, then back onto the tarmac, which then grabbed it again and then spat it left, and then through the gravel, and then he was a passenger. But John's
out the car.
Yeah, oh no, it's John. He looked a little bit sort of ginger the way that he was getting out the car, but again, this one, he just starts to lose the rear, just here. And then he's chasing it and he's lost it. And he was kind of shallow on his exit. And he's already, the front axle was loaded and the rear was gone.
If you were here with the World Endurance Championship, it's a not dissimilar shunt that we saw from Michael Christensen in the factory Porsche. The only difference there is Michael actually bobbled over the curb to the inside. John lost that in the middle of the track.
Yeah, that's low pressures and low temperatures.
So as a result of running for a few laps behind the safety car.
Absolutely.